In this tutorial, we're going to fold a closed square twist, which is one of the most common twists used in origami tessellations. And we're going to use an 8-fold grid, so 8 divisions from top to bottom and left to right on a square piece of paper to do it. I've got my bone folder and my 2 different colors of pen. I'll be using red for mountain folds and blue for valley folds. Now, this tutorial is part of the Summer of Twist series, which means that there will be a recommended longer tutorial to practice this twist with more repetitions at the end of the video. And you can go to training.gatheringfolds.com/summer, and that link will be in the description as well, to sign up for email reminders for all 30 twists in the series. Now, for the closed square twist, we've got, starting out, a point in the center, and I'm going to draw mountain folds in all 4 directions on the grid lines from that point. Now, the specific closed square twist that we're going to fold today is right-handed, which means that when you put your thumb up in the center, fingers along the mountain, when you curl your fingers, you hit the valley. We'll use dashed lines for our valley folds. And that is true for all 4 of the pleats. Now, to fold this twist, I'm going to pick up my mountain folds and lay them over on the valley folds. And it's sometimes helpful to do this one at a time, like I'm doing here. And I'm going to make sure, as I get back to the beginning, that all of my folds, all of my valleys, are actually on grid lines. I can double check in the back that I've got that nice tight closed hole. And coming forward, I'm going to start pressing my pleats flat. So I'm pressing, working my way in from the outside, pressing down and slightly around, trying to keep those 4 corners balanced. And once it's puffed up like this, I can go ahead and press from the top to spread everything out. Now I'm going to save my thumb joint a little by using the bone folder to squash everything the rest of the way. So this is the closed square twist, and you'll notice that that closed hole in the back got even tighter as we squashed the twist. And I want to go over how this shows up in crease patterns as well, because you'll notice that the final folds are not exactly what I drew on earlier. That's because the way that you fold things and the way that it looks in a crease pattern is not precisely the same. So our final fold lines include these diagonals of mountain folds, and they do not include these extra lines. So this is what a closed square twist looks like in a crease pattern from the front, at least a right-handed one, and you can take the mirror image to get a left-handed one. We have this diamond in the middle where these diagonal lines are the diagonal of 1 grid square, and our valley folds are coming exactly to the corners of the twist. That's a property that we'll see in every twist, that the valley is coming to the corner, opposite of on the corner where the mountain hits on the same edge. So when we already have those pleats in place, it's a little bit easier just to swirl that twist around. But it's totally possible, as you saw, to fold the twist directly from an unmarked grid, by which I mean no diagonals folded in advance. Now, this isn't the only side of the twist, though. And I want to clarify here that it's right-handed We can move our fingers around it this way on both sides of the paper. If I tried to move left-handedly, my fingers would get caught. And on the back side, all of our mountain and valley folds have been reversed. So our valley folds are coming in and around, and our mountain folds are coming off of the corners. But we still have that same property of, if we put our thumb up in the middle, fingers along the mountain, and curl, we hit the valley. So this is the closed square twist as seen from both sides of the paper in the crease pattern. You're always going to want to fold your twist from the side where the central polygon is mountain folds. And that is all for this tutorial. Now, if you want to learn more about this twist, I do recommend that next tutorial that I mentioned that will use this closed square alongside open square twists. You can also learn more about this twist inside of my Basic Twist Bootcamp or Tessellation Starter Sequence courses, and all those links are down below. So, happy folding everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.